Right, good afternoon. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a chilly one. My cap's come back out. I've only got two left now. I actually lost one when we and Dawn went walking. So, my job for today, I'm going down to the river and I'm going to be cutting some willows. I did some yesterday, I did 10 yesterday. But I'm got, like, you know, the pussy willows, I'm going to be cutting off some of them and sticking them in the ground, and we're going to make a willow hedge along the river. I'm hoping to put in around about 200. But before I do that, I'm going to go and feed the sheep. I've not seen them for, now it's well over a week. Mark the farm, I dropped some food off, and we've got some water for them. But I'm just wondering, will they have forgot who I am? Let's have a look. I reckon they won't have forgot. And here they come, see. Hello, girls. Hello, then. Hey. Right. Come on, Straddler. Right, let's get some food for you. And let's try not to get a shock off that fence. Are you ready? Right. It's in a bag today, not a bucket. Somehow, I think I left my bucket here last time. So we'll spread some of this out for you, girls. Right, hang on, don't put your head in the bag either. Don't put your head in the bag. It's easier with a bucket, actually. I've dropped it all on the sheep's head. There you go. Come on, girl. Go on then. Come on, girl. Oh no, don't get off my glove. Right, they're all here. All here. Everybody's having a feed. This one thinks he's going to get a bit extra. There you go. Right, don't lose my gloves. I come down yesterday, actually. And I did a vlog yesterday. Again, I made a mistake. I didn't knock the camera off. But I left it on and I left it running. Well, I was planting the trees, but it was running with my camera on the ground. So it sort of recorded the grass for about half an hour. So I deleted it. So I thought I'd come back today and I'll show you down on the river what I'm actually doing. So we'll head down there now. These have all had a feed. I'll just give them a bit more, because I'm not coming back this way, so I won't save them any. You don't get a shock off that fence. There you go. There you go, girls. I'm going to come back down in Tom's Defender afterwards, and or Tom can come down. I need to give them some water as well. We've not had much rainfall, so the bucket's not filled up very much. They're probably drinking it as fast as it's falling out of the sky. Let's just have a peep over here, see if there's anything around. By the time my vlog goes out, which will probably be, let's think about it now, what are we? We're Wednesday, so mine will go out early Thursday morning. You'll have already seen what me and Tom were up to yesterday, which on Tom's vlog. It's hard to say this, isn't it, when I'm putting mine out? But Tom's vlog tonight, which you'll see, or you will have seen by the time you're watching this. That makes more sense from it, yeah. Yeah, we started the nature trail behind the gatehouse. We've walked, I don't know, I reckon a couple of 100 yards up this trail's going to be. Tom chopped through it all, the route we're going to do with his machete yesterday, and I'm going to be going in with my hedge trimmer. What have we got in here? We've got a coal tit singing. There's a blue tit up there. Yesterday, to be honest with you, down here, I didn't see very much, but what I did see was a first on the 110, and it was a little grebe. I knew they were around because I was talking to a gentleman who had took some photographs of it. So I was fortunate enough yesterday to see the little grebe. So I just before we head down to plant these willows, got to cut the willows first actually. But this is the area where the great tits are always singing. You can hear them. There's got to be nest holes in the trees here, because they're always here. They're always here when I come down. Actually, apart from the litter that's all hung in the trees, the river's it's looking very low, but it's also looking very, very clean today, very clear. It's got a nice sort of glisten to it, if you like. I can't see any ducks. So what I'm going to say is the cub group, apparently now, there's a cub group, and there's a lady who runs the cub group, are following what we're doing on the 110 and what me and Dawn are doing on our walks, and they're seeing what birds we actually see. So what they're doing, they're taking notes of what birds I spot on the 110, writing them down, and then they're going to be going off these cubs into the woodland and see if they can match up the same birds as what we've seen, and hopefully they'll see a few little bit more things extra as well. Just have a look round here. I know it's all quiet down there today. Right, so the first birds we've come across on the river today is a pair of mallard. I've just spooked a couple more that have scared out of the bushes. We've got our resident Canada geese still here. These are always in this same spot. So I'm really hoping that they're going to nest on this side of the river. They certainly won't nest on the other side where all the dog walkers are. They're a lot safer over here. Right, I'm going to be very quiet now because I think I've seen a teal on the river, and they are they're very skitty. They're quite shy, so I'll just try and get behind these elderberry trees and see if I can. We have actually got a male and a female. Oh, they're off. They're off. Yeah, they really are a proper wild duck. Right. This isn't going to be very pretty to show you, but this is fox poo. They always tend to, badgers dig a hole, and they they call it a latrine, and they'll poo up on tops of poo on tops of poo. But I'm almost certain that's definitely a fox. There's a few diggings as well, and the claws. I'm looking at the claws, and they're not as big as the badgers. So. Yeah, we've got that down here as well. We're coming up to the spot now where the parakeets have been. I've seen them round these nest holes, so we'll just go quietly. They would have been they'd have been out by now if they're here. So but they're in these nest holes up in this tree. See. A lovely little great tit there. That's always around here actually when I come down. So obviously there's going to be it's going to be nesting around here, and there are plenty of holes in the trees actually. This is actually for my friend in Vancouver. I wasn't going to walk past here without showing you again today. There's our 110 weir. Right. I've got down now to the spot where I'm going to be doing these willows, and I'll just quickly show you what I'm actually doing. Now these are these pussy willow stems. I've probably pushed them into the ground about 6 to 8 inches. I've planted them. I've planted 9 of them yesterday, and I've done them approximately 3 metres apart. Now I'm hoping to put in all the way down to that bottom corner along the river, but I'm not going right to the river's edge. I'm going to stay about 8 to 10 foot away from the hedge, and we're hoping then when the river's in flood again, we're still going to have a natural sort of tree area that's not going to be full of litter. When these have actually established, I mean, I planted some about 6 years ago. I've actually cut them down this year. They'd actually got to 15 foot tall. But when these start to grow, I'm going to cut off the bottom branches. So if the river does flood, we're not going to get loads of these wet wipes and what have you are catching on the branches of these willows, and they're going to make quite a nice screen. I mean, you don't want to block off the river; we'll still see through it, but it will create quite a nice hedgerow for this hidden gem. It will become the hidden gem then, won't it? Right, I don't know how I've managed that. But I put my camera down and I've just noticed that I managed to keep it running like I did the other day. So if you're staring at the grass for 2 or 3 minutes while I was putting my tripod up, don't worry about it. It's probably better than looking at me, actually. So what I'm going to do, anyway, I've set my tripod up and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. I found a pussy willow tree here in the... I mean, look at this, it's awful. I hate, it's actually horrible to show it, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some cuttings off this willow tree. I don't think that's a willow tree, no that isn't. But see these branches here, you can snip these off, like that one there, snip it off down near the base, and then just stick it in the ground. So, see how many I do today, I'm not certain. There's some black clouds coming over there, see? So I don't want to get caught in the rain, but anyway, I'll crack on with it. One day, I might actually get what I'm doing perfect without leaving camera running, or without zooming out, or filming path, or filming grass. One day I'll perfect it, but not today. Cut off the side stems. Leave a couple on. Hey, Paul, you alright? Hang on a minute, somebody's shouting. Right, so I've shown you what I've done there basically. So I've cut these off, cut a couple of side ones off, and then we'll stick them in ground. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plant these in between the ones that I've done. And I'll just show you what you do. All you do, try and stick it halfway, stick them as far as you can. Down into the ground, and that's it. And as I say, hopefully half of them will take. Hopefully they'll all take. So we'll see how it goes. I've got a moorhen just sneaking around in the twigs over there. Can't quite see it. It's not coming out into the open. I think there's a female teal in there as well. I'm not 100% certain because believe it or not, I've left my glasses in the van. I can't believe it. I've recorded the path when I'm setting my tripod off. I've setting my tripod up. I've left my glasses in the van, and as I say, I'm blind as a bat. I can't see very well. can hear a wren singing. Now then, I'm wondering, is this looking for somewhere to make a nest? This moorhen. It seems to be, it's the type of area a moorhen would nest. So let's keep our eye on that over the next few days. It is looking promising, that, to me. Now we've got the male teal coming round here. As I say, they really are hard to film on the river here. Well, I think we might have a spot where we've got the Canada geese nesting. Just on the 110. Quite a good spot actually, that there. Very safe from dogs and what have you. And foxes. There's quite a lot of water behind them, going up into a bit of a, I don't know, into a bit of a cutaway, but yeah, dead chuffed to have found that. Right, so we've got on the, I've got on the trail now. I've come up from the river. I just missed a call off Tom, so I'm not certain whether he's in here or not. But we're just at the back of the gatehouse now, which you can see there. And yesterday we cut up about 200 yards up here with a machete. But now I've got to go in with the hedge trimmers and try and cut a pathway. So I'll crack on with that, and I'm not going to set my tripod up because it's absolutely bouncing down now. Well, I'm coming across all sorts of here, to be honest. We've got sycamores, we've got ash saplings, we've got holly, lots of bramble, we've got rambling rose. Obviously we've got all this ivy that's growing on the trees. So I've managed to cut quite a bit of this pathway now. I've come from the gatehouse, followed this along. The next job is, what I've got to do then is rake it all, get it all clear, and try and dig the brambles out that are on the path. Don't matter about the ones to the side because they make, they make a great nesting spot for blackbirds, song thrushes, any sort of hedge bird, hedge sparrows, long-tailed tits, they'll nest in hedges, chaffinch, bullfinch, wood pigeon. So here's my hedge trimmer, my ego. So I've got as far as here. So I'm going to carry on now because the hail has stopped and the sun's coming out, so it's quite nice. We've probably come about 75 yards now, roughly 80 yards up this path. As I say, I'll get in here with a rake afterwards, but I'm coming across these will be nice hawthorns, these. Hopefully they'll blossom this year. We've got some nice beech trees still, see over there on the banking. The sunlight's just catching the brown leaves. It looks really nice actually in this valley. When me and Tom come through yesterday, there were quite a lot of bluebells coming up on the other banking. Got a lot of hollies here, you see. So this is going to be really nice because, as I say, I've got 2 nesting boxes to bring in, which I'm going to put up on this side of the stream. I've actually got a nesting box on the other side of the stream, just a little bit lower down. I've got to get them up this week because we've got blue tits in the box on the lane. I put my box on a telegraph pole, so they're on that. So I've got as far as here. As you can see, the type of vegetation that I'm cutting through, it's pretty thick. But I think what we'll do, we'll go up here. We'll go up here and see what. Oh, look at this! We've got ruby elf caps fungus. They grow on moss and they grow on dead twigs. And as you can see there, that's growing on a dead twig. Well, that's quite nice. And to be honest, I actually saw a few of them when I was up here with Tom yesterday, which I pointed out to him. Right then, let's carry on. Do you know, I can't believe the weather. I just want to say as well, last night me and Dawn went out, waiting to hide to Pagliacci, an Italian restaurant, where I met 2 of our friends from, they're actually from Oldham and Manchester area, but they actually live out in Spain now, and we've been quite a lot to stop out with them in Spain, but they're over at the moment, so we went out for a meal in Hyde with them, and we had an absolutely cracking night, and I've actually got a message off them last night that they've subscribed to my channel, so Zoe and Mark, welcome. I know this is a bit of a funny vlog, that you'll probably see your first one, but it's just the way it is. Well, I've just heard Marquez on site, and looking back now at that holly, you can barely see where I've come from. But I've got as far as, just show you now, I've got as far as this barbed wire fence here, you see. That was up, we used to, no, we didn't, but they used to keep horses in this top bit. This was actually a field, believe it or not. But I've come in this far, and now I'm going to knock it on the head, because I'm going to go back and get my rake, and then like rake all the path, and then when I come again I can start beyond the barbed wire fence. In fact, I'm going to cut this barbed wire out, because that's not really recommended, is it, for a nature trail? And I might leave that. I'll make my mind up on that. That's a hawthorn, but I might actually cut it back a bit. But saying that, if I could prop it up slightly, that'd be alright. Right, let's head back to the car anyway. Well, who can I see down there then? Let's have a zoom in on them. Yeah, Marquez and Tom are on site there. I thought I got a missed call off Tom before, I wasn't quite certain, it was on my phone, but did you see on his vlog last night all that ivy that's coming off the trees? You know where I've cut it all back? When you look at this beech tree here, see, all the leaves have more or less come off the ivy off that one. So, you know, you don't, I know it's good, birds nest in the ivy on trees, but you don't want it on every single tree. You know, the ones on the lane, if we can keep them ivy free, you know, that's, because look at that tree there. You can barely see it, it's absolutely been strangled, but it's good for the birds nesting in. So, I don't know. I'm happy with what I'm doing anyway. Oh no. See, you wouldn't expect anything else, would you? Just wouldn't expect anything else at all. Oh bloody hell, look at the gatehouse. Which I'm sure you'll have seen that on Tom's vlog last night, or is it, no, tonight, but on Tom's vlog last night. Getting all mixed up with my days, mate.
Hello, mate.
Hello there, mate, how are you doing?
All right, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm trying to say, like, because I don't put anything out until Tom's put it out.
Yeah.
And when you say, like, yesterday, was it yesterday or is it today? And I'm all mixed up, mate.
Well,
Anyway, nice to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, very good. What's this?
Did you get wet then? Or?
What's it?
That's not a shave.
Yeah, you need a screw.
Let's let it grow a bit and then whip it off and
Yeah,
there you
need
go.
a screw.
Did you get wet?
I actually, right, I can't believe this. I could have sworn I'd left my glasses in the van. And you know what? They're not here. They're not here. So that means I've lost my glasses again. And now I've got no idea where they are. I've not got a clue. I give up. Right, I'm going to finish here because I'm going to have to go into Hyde to the pound shop and get myself some glasses. In fact, I'm going to get myself 20 pair. It's just a nightmare. So, as I normally say, you know, if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel at Under the Gardener G Cross. Leave a like and ding dong that bell. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll just leave you with no glasses.